session and welcome you all to this session. Okay, at first, let me introduce this session. This session will have two talks, and at the end of each talk, you can ask some questions. And when all the talk end, we will have some time to discuss. Okay, let's get started. Our first speaker is Changqing An. She received the master's degree in computer science and technology from Tsinghua University. After graduation, she joined the Institute for Network Science and Cyberspace of Tsinghua University, and now she's an associate professor. Her research interests include network architecture, network protocols, network measurement, and network performance modeling. She will give us a wonderful talk developing a collaborative BGP routing, analyzing, and diagnosing platform. Welcome. Developing a collaborative platform and diagnosing platform. First, I will give you an overview of introduce the project progress, and then I will present the feedback from partners. Yesterday, we have two partners have shared their experience and give us some excellent suggestions and feedbacks. And then I will discuss future work and finally welcome comments and suggestions from all of you. First, I will show you a brief introduction of the project information. The name of the project is Developing a Collaborative Route Analyzing and Diagnosing Platform. There were else three co-PI. There are Jilong Wang from Tsinghua University, China, and Shannon Kuo from Tehran, Thailand, and Simon Peter Green from Singapore. And the project started from 2022, February 24, 2023, August 24, and we get grants from APNIC ISIF $150,000, and our Tsinghua University in-kind contribution is about 70,000. So the objectives and the deliveries of the project covers the following aspects. First, we will build a collaborative route analyzing and diagnosing platform. We will build a looking-glass platform, a BGP routing sharing platform, a BGP monitoring and diagnosing platform focusing on route hijacking, detection and mitigating system, and we will deploy a BGP analysis platform focusing on vulnerability analysis of regional routing. And then we will set up a website for knowledge sharing, and we will enhance the engineering capacity of network operation and management in Asia Pacific area and promote international collaborations. Now we have 19 partners. They are ARNet from Australia, APAN55 from Japan, BigRing from Bangladesh, Summit from China, USTSTI from Philippines, ARNet from India, Göttingen from Germany, ARNet from Hong Kong, ITB from Indonesia, RealNet from Korea, LAR from Sri Lanka, MyRing from Malaysia, NRing from Nepal, and Peru from Pakistan, GN from New Zealand.
Singapore from Singapore, Surrey University from the United Kingdom, Karen from Thailand, and Transpect from the United States. These are all our partners. During about a year's hard work, all our partners work hard, contributed to our project. So we have made some progress. For better cooperate, we set up three committees. The first is the coordination committee, and then is the technical committee, and the project executive committee. This committee have different responsibilities. The coordination committee, they mainly for the policy, strategy, project activity plan, and the overall of the project. The technical committee, they will mainly for technical activity plan and the technical discussion of project development and implementation and research paper and reports. And the project executive, they will do the service platform programming development, engineering collaboration, coordination of the committee and the partners, and different teams' website and documentation, project management, and stuff works. So for the coordination committee, we have three co-chairs. They are Jiluwang from CERNET, Shmuju from APAN55, and Francis Lee from Singapore. And we have all partners, members from all our partners. For the technical committee, we have co-chairs of Chang from CERNET, Chanan from Taiwan, and Sam Green from Singapore. And all our partners have representatives as members. So the project executive team, the leader is J.N. from Senate and J.N. from Senate. And members, mostly they are our Chinese team. They will take the most responsibilities and the coordination and program, all these things. And we welcome extra contributions from partners. Next, I will introduce the project progress. The following aspects: the project website implementation, and we have established a session with 15 partners and established Looking Glass connected with 7 education and research network. And we have developed the BGPWatch, analyzing and diagnosing background. We have written a paper which have been accepted by NOTS, and we have written rubrics hijacking annual report. And we done many work on community building and knowledge sharing. We have hosted several sessions on APAN55. So this is the website. We present the news, the documents, all the information in the project website. You can access from this URL. For route sharing, we have employed sharing platform deployed CGTF with our collecting server use routing FRR to simulate a real HP route. And the board routers from our partners, they will pair with our connector server and then send routing information to our connector server. Then our connector server will periodically export the routing information into the database, and users can download and use the data. Here you can download all the data. Here is the URL of our CGTF release. We have 15 partners join us Here is their name. Here is the CGTF freeze collector information. This is our collector SN number, and we have two collectors now, their IPv4 address and IPv6 address. I have put a link in our bar of the system URL with access from there. This is a Looking Glass platform. We implement it by using open source, and we support 5 commands, and we set up forest speed limit for security. And now we have 7 education and research network joined us, and we welcome more partners. Here is the BGP routing monitoring and analysis system. We call it BGPWatch. Yesterday, I also present this system. It has the following functions: hijacking detection, hijacking statistics, dashboard, the edge information, and you can search routing, and you can subscribe this information. For hijacking detection, we developed a knowledge-based real-time hijack detection system. It's a publicly given reporting service. Anyone can access it. Its algorithm is based on MOAS. Also, it relies on domain knowledge when as relationship with several, and this is the URL we can access it. There are some features of it. It can respond quickly, and it has event replay features. Also, it has an event level evaluation feature. It can evaluate the events based on the prefix information, how much website in it, or is there a cloud or CDN. Also, we present some event statistics analysis, because each country their hijack their victim. Also, we provide statistics for anomaly events. It can do statistics by country, region, OS, and statistics by yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily. This dashboard provides basic information of an NS. You can put an NS number, and then you can see information of it. Here, it shows the key peers of the NS, the peers, the provider, and some of its customer. Also, you can search greeting cards from your NS. Here, you input an prefix. It will search all the subnet and the supernet of your input. So, and also it will group prefix with the same routing path. So this is useful for operators. Also, we provide the reverse routing path. For operators, we all want to know how traffic was sent to my network, to my AS. Here, you can input a prefix, and then you can get the reverse routing path tree. And here, you can search AS, and you can know how the traffic from this AS was sent to your prefix. Also, bi-direction routing paths is helpful to operators. They can see routing paths from their network from the other network, and see how traffic from the other network was sent to their network. Also, operators can subscribe their IS, and then the system will monitor the IS or them and send alarm email. Now it only monitors the prefix number. In the future, we will add more information to the alarm. Also, we some research and we published research paper on the regional network robustness, routing robustness from the public perspective. For the community sharing and community building, we hold some training on this year, February 1st and 3rd with online training in February and each 2 hours, and we have 8 engineers and technicians team. And in this conference APAN55, we hold 8 sessions. It's about RPI and manners training. We invite some experts. They share their knowledge and hands-on training and share their experience. And we have over 50 registrants accompanying. Also, we have many feedback from our partners. Some bugs and imperfections are reported from our partners, and there are some fault alarm, and we should also improve hygiene and information sharing. Also, our partners asked us to configure let them configure interesting tips and edits, understand alert with anomaly and hijacking was affected. Most related alert, such as peer change, exchange, and they want assisting and send message by Slack channel. Also, they want to show resisting can show alternative routing paths or track materials, and they want to know the path performance, the sample, provide sample advice. All these are excellent suggestions and comments. As many work, we will try our best to solve all the problems. Yesterday, Mr. Torrid and the committee shared their experience in using the system. They give some excellent suggestions. Here are some slides from Torrid. It suggests the organization should support test incentive, and there in the prefix there are not in some pages they are not matched, and some details such as we need to put the last date of update for the report, which will be here automated. Also, she should also give an example that when with the bi-direction routing class, when we input prefix, only one pass show, and the other pass is missing. Now I will give a little explanation. First term, there are huge amount of routing data in fields, bridge, PCH, and our CGTF. Now, we only use part of this data because it will overwhelm our system. In the future, we will try to process all the data by parallel computing and clusters. But even though no one can get all the past information, because you can't get all the information, even if you deploy many vantage points, because the internet is so large, there are many AS, many paths. So this team is a best effort system. And also, Mr. Torrid gives us the false alarm example. We have checked it. and we will check it in and try to get this problem. Also, some suggestions from him, such as the information isn't complete and time zone undefined. We will check and update all these. And some suggestions from Dominica help us mitigation features support, provide more mitigation feature support, and that they can monitoring or alerting system for as path changer was selected destination, monitor this and send about information, and it also we can provide API so partners can customize their application and monitor systems. And also some projects doesn't show as anything else. After we will check all this in detail. For future work, we have got suggestions from our partners. We will try our best to fulfill all these targets, and we have some ideas in routing tree clustering and path hijacking detection. For routing tree clustering, we know that routing tree consists of all S paths from BGP monitors to target prefix. So when we will, as we will set different routing policies of prefixes. So different policies may lead to different routing trees. So for routing tree clustering, we grouping the identical or similar routing trees. Here is a routing tree of this prefix. We can see how it broadcasts its prefix to that destination, that ASN. So how this can be applicated? We are developing a page here. You can see all the cluster trees of your AS, and then you can see the tree map. And we think that this can help administrators check the consistency of external observations and internal routing configuration with the cluster result. Also, it can be used to find important prefix, special prefix, some as with separate route policies for a small number of prefixes, which may be some important prefixes or special prefixes. So this, you can see this is after only one prefix. So this may be a special prefix. Also, it can use find path hijacking action. For path hijacking, the attacker will announce a victim prefix and announce. I will show you the example. This S5. He announced that he has a link with S1, but actually it is so S5 broadcast advertisement that he linked to S1. So S4 will send the traffic to S1 through S5. So this is path hijacking. It is very difficult to detect. Routing tree clustering can be used to detect path hijacking. For last year, August 2022, this prefix belonged to Amazon. It was maliciously hijacked by this attacker. Thus it caused a different, a standalone, a new a prefix tree here. This is a normal prefix tree. This prefix goes through this tree. But after the hijack, this prefix, it has a distinguished routing tree. So for operators, they find their network occurred. Suddenly, a new routing tree occurred. They will check it, and then they can find the hijacking. Also, we done some work by link prediction and hijacking. Some systems, they think links new links as hijacking thing, but it doesn't true. It isn't true. So we use link prediction to evaluate the likelihood of the existence of an unseen link from the observed links. We use the AI method. We input the link information into this AI system, graph system, and then we training the system, and then check the classify and check the unseen link and give its evaluation. Here is the system. First, we get the BGP route feed and update it periodically. First, we extract the links and then fill the reliable links, and we get reliable link, and then we train it. So we give it a true type of truth and give it some rules, then we get a link predictor and get a link predictor. And then all the information will be sent to this link predictor and get the result and evaluation. And with some high suspicions, we will send information to the operators. We have done some experiment with this method. We extract the X path in RIB as green samples and then simulate the actual scenarios. Craft some back S paths as red samples. Here is the result for the green S paths. It's a very high accuracy. But for some type 1 hijacking, we can get nearly 90% accuracy. We are still, this is undeveloping work. So this is some work we have done. We get help from all our partners. All our partners give us excellent work, excellent feedback, and do excellent work. So we can implement this system. We can deal with our partners, and we can develop this system. So thanks all our partners, and for any comments and suggestions, and welcome partners join our team. And you can contact us at this email. So please, have any questions? For anomaly detection, 5 minutes. At the 5-minute update from information, and for the technology, it update then. For anomaly detection is 5 minutes. For the technology and routing search, it's every day. So we hope to get a feedback to this system for all the records. So everyone can give us feedback. We will try our best to develop a better. I will especially thanks for video. They make the video and excellent menu. I have put the link in Cuba. You can access it.
Thanks for Professor Ann's introduction to the project progress and the future work plan. Okay, let's move on to our next talk. Our next speaker is Muhammad Arafat Assalam. He's a network professional. He worked for BDRN, which is the National Research and Education Network of Bangladesh. There, he led the data and the transmission network team. He's highly experienced of different routing protocol, specifically BGP, OSPF, EIGRP, ISIF, RIP, and MPLS. In his 15 years of professional experience, he has been working for the last 10 years in BDRN and involved in design and implementing of BDRN data and transmission network, unified communication systems, video conferencing systems, and the BDRN cloud system. He has participated many local and international training workshops as trainer hosted by BDRN on campus network security, and network management and monitoring. He holds bachelor degree in computer science and engineering and master's degree in computer science. His presentation title is BGPWatch Platform Demonstration. Welcome.
This is project of IPv4 and IPv6 by the Summit, funded by the Chinese government, and further it has been developed under the APNIC ISIF project. Before going to start the demonstration, I had to start with some. So that the slide, how actually internet working. So internet is basically connected of autonomous systems number, the network under a specific network administrative zones. So once the different network connected between them, then it is work, and million of devices are connecting over there between themselves. So the main protocol in internet is basically BGP. Okay. So as a internet routing protocol, BGP. So we have a question: whether BGP actually secure or not? So if you say the BGP, the internet, how actually routing the information, IP address actually propagated over the internet. It is once, let's say the IP address owner by the ASN 1355 and 33, they announce they are the legitimate owner of this IP address and the ASN number. They announce the prefix, and from my point of view, I will receive this prefix with it will travel from this ASN and this ASN, and I will put the prefix. And here in my routing table, I will find the ASN from where it has been originated and travels from. Okay. So then if I found this prefix path from the single path, I can found this prefix a different path. But if someone, bad guys, or intentionally or unintentionally, mistakenly, same prefix announced from this portion, from this AS number, 135, 540. Then I will also receive this prefix from here, right? So I have two different paths from this 6145 to 48.0/2510. So this ASN is the ownership. This S has the ownership of /22, and he actually this S actually announced /24, which is the subnet of the /22. So this is the more specific route I have received from the 135, 540 AS, and this is the longest prefix actually /22 that I have received from this here. So which one will be win? Though the IP address, this is the prefix /22 more specific, this path will win, although I have received the prefix from the original owner. So traffic will basically move to the is AS. So original traffic and will be hampered. This is called actually the BGP hijack. So this is the same scenario. So what happened actually? So if anyone who is not actually legitimate to declare to announce the IP address is actually owned by other ASN, this is called actually BGP hijacking, and they can actually announce the full prefix. Also, they can announce the sub prefixes as well. So both will actually occur the BGP hijacks, and you see traffic will be redirected to the hijacking. Yes. So another question actually, if hijack is occurred, is there any opportunity or any way to automatically mitigate the route incidents? Is there any way? So I think the answer is no. There is no automatic way to mitigate the incident. It's basically a route hijack. So once someone hijack my prefix, is there any way so I can detect, I can let know my prefix has been hijacked? I think no. Right? So what will be the way? So my question, so is there any opportunity to detect the routing incidents? Yes, we have. So we have, we have the lot of BGP monitoring platform over the internet has been developed. So BGPWatch is another, BGPWatch is the one of the sort of platform where you can monitor your hijack events, and you can analyze your everything from here freely. And this is the initiative. Basically, this is the initiative from the NREN platform, the first initiative from the NREN community. So what will be find from this BGP platform? BGP platform is a global BGP monitoring system that provide you free service like monitoring BGP hijack events, conducting a specific route statistics, and analyze and helping operate efficiently monitor their networks. So what actually BGP, what will you actually monitor from the specific? If I say the specific way, what you will get from the BGPWatch, you will find the hijack detection events. We'll have the event statistics. We'll have the AS path information. You have the routing search like forward path, reverse path, and bidirectional path sort of things. And another option, you will have the subscription as information. And if you subscribe on that BGP platform, you will have the alarm system. You will have the alarm over email. Do you have any different sort of event? You will have the alert from over email. So how we can get the portal? Actually, we'll get the portal from the bgbpwatch.cgtf.net over this URL. So once you will have the portal, we'll have 8 different section, 8 different menu in BGP platform. You'll have the landing place where is you will have the homepage section. You will have the overview section, anomaly section. We have the dashboard section. So we can have the routing path and forward and reverse path information from the routing path section. And we'll have the AS information, country-wise regional AS information, AS ranking information over there. And we'll have the organization information, also subscription AS based information. So let's move on to the BGPWatch platform. So this is the landing page where you will be landed first when you enter the URL in your browser. So in this page, basically, you'll have the statistics of events. So events, I mean, the victims and the attackers. So you will have the attackers information. So you can actually let me. So you have, so as I said that you will have the 8 menu: home, overview, anomaly, dashboard, routing path, and the country and region, and organization, and the subscriber. So once you landed in the home page, you will have the registration option as well. I am already logged into the site. So you will have the registration option. You can subscribe in this portal by register yourself. So if you want to register yourself, what you will have to do, you will have to actually click on the register button. You will have the different field, username, the email address, associated email address. You have to username. You have to put the email username as you like. So I have given my email address as a username. I have put my password. So in that case, you have to put choose your password. You have to confirm your password and associate email address you have to. So once you register, so you will have a mail over there, the associate mail address you have put into the email address portion. So once you get the mail, you have to confirm your registration from your email. So once you confirm your registration over email, you will automatically log into the page. So let me log in again. So I have already registered in the site. So I logged into the page. Okay. So what we'll see in the next. So you will have. Okay. So you will find that at a time zone selection. You can have the time zone selection from here. You can. So let me check the time zone 6, GMT 6 plus the my time zone, and you can choose the date over there. And after choosing your date, you will have the information of the attackers and the victims over there. So the information has been distributed here in different way. If you see in the timestamp that the attacker, regional attacker information you will have there. So a lot of countries, the region are affected. The attacker are actually resides from this region. So you will have the different region from attack has been occurred. So if you see different country and region over there, and if you, it is an interactive pie chart. If you over your mouse over there, you'll find the United States. There are 73 attacks from there, from this region. So if you over your mouse here, you will find the region name, country name, where you will have the, we can see the Brazil, the country name, and you'll have the number of attacks that been occurred from this, has been attacked from this Brazil 35. So if you want to every slice, you will put you will point to the mouse here. It will be highlighted you, and you can click the lesion to hide the, to make the pieces concise, as you have the many countries, many regions over there. So if you click again, you can appear those country region over there in the pie chart. Okay. So same thing. So victim information, country-wise regional victim information is there. And if you see the right side, top right side over there, you will have the prefix information, hijack prefix information actually. So this is both IPv6 and IPv4 prefix hijack prefix information you can find over there. So you will have the x-axis and the prefix length, the length of prefix, and you will have the number of prefix of particular prefix length has been hijacked in the y-axis. So your mouse, if you point your mouse in the bar chart, any bar of this bar chart, so you will have the number. So you can find that there is the 24 prefix length is 24, and number of prefix 24 prefix hijack is 158. Okay. So if we see the /23 prefix hijacked, so we'll see the prefix is number 10/23 prefix has been hijacked in this time period. So there is a different prefix length here, and this is for exactly for IPv4 and IPv6, two bar chart in the right side. And if you see middle of the top of this page, the distributed map of the victim and the attackers. So it's a distribution map, and you'll have the two lesions here. One is green and one is red. Red is the lesion for the attacker, and green is the lesion for the victims. So that you will have the bubbles over there. The bubbles is bigger. The bubbles is the number of attacker is bigger over this region. So you can hide or you can show both of this attacker and the victims. If you click on the attackers, so it will be go there, and you will have only the victims. If you want to show the attackers information as well, you can show. If you want to only show the attacker information, you can click on the, so if you, so and if you point out your mouse over there in bubbles, you can have the attacker information. I mean the region of the attacker, and it is United States, and there are 72 attacks has been happened from this region. So in case of the victims, you can hover your mouse in victims. So you will have the victims. This is Vietnam victims. It is from India. That there are 11 victims in this region, right? At this moment, in the time period we have selected over there. So we have the graph, another graph in the top bottom, bottom middle. So we have the line graph over there. We have three types of line there. That is the possible hijack. We have their possible hijacks. We have possible sub hijacks, and in total possible and possible sub hijacks. So we'll describe possible hijacks and the possible sub hijacks in our next slides. So basically, if you click on only, you can, if you want to remove the the other possible and the all reason. So we'll have the only possible hijacks only. So number of possible hijacks, the date wise will have. So you will have the possible hijacks. And if you click on the sub possible hijacks, the line graph will appear. And in total, so in total we have how many? So in total we have, if you see the pie chart over there, we have in total possible hijacks is 208, and we have sub possible hijacks is over 89. So we have in total possible total hijacks is altogether these. There should be a number over there. Okay, let's move forward. I will let you know. Okay, so next we have the overview page. Let's move on to the overview page. So this is the overview page where you will have the bar chart view of the events actually. So if you select, you can select here. There is a selector. You can here select about the AS based filter. You can filter here or AS based filter, and the country wise you can filter the AS based bar chart base. And if we see 63961, the ASN search version. So there is no any incident last 12 months. So is the, if we put another AS number 4538. So this is the let's see the all data. So this is the AS number that has been the possible hijacks has been from this AS actually. So it is the all data. We can see data over there yearly. There is no any data here in 2023. So it will be for better understanding. Let's country wise. So I select Asia and the Bangladesh. So if we see the last 7 days, so last 7 days there is no data. Last 30 days we have the data from the Bangladesh. So Bangladesh, you will have the possible hijacks victim. You will have the possible hijacks attackers, and altogether you will have the altogether number of the possible victims and the attackers. So this is the bar chart. So you will have the week number 9 in 2023. The total number of hijacking attacker is 9 week is almost 6, and the victim is 6, and the attacker is, you will have the attacker 2 in total attacker in 6 and week number 9. If you see the victim, possible victim, possible hijack victim, so you will have the 6 attacker over there in week number 9. There is no possible sub hijack victim over there and the attacker. So if you click on the 13 days periodical graph, so it will be distributed here in weekly. So so that was the weekly. Now it is when you click on the weekly bar, it will show you the daily information of the attacker and the victims. So if we see yearly graph in 2022, so this is the yearly graph of the Bangladesh, the attacker and the victim information altogether of the possible hijacks and possible sub hijacks. So you will have the this is the month of December. This is the month of November. So we have the 12-month information over there. If you click on the November, month of November, you will have the monthly. Is it monthly? That was the monthly. Now you will have the weekly information. And if you click on the weekly information, you will have the daily information. So you will from there, you will have the information 7 days, different periodically, 7 days, 30 days, and 12 months, and altogether yearly. So we have in BGP platform, we have as it is started in 2000 very recently. So we have the data for 2022 and 23. So let's move on to the anomaly section. So there is another feature over there. So if you see altogether, there are 14 victims and the attackers information here. So you can go anomaly, the detailed anomaly from this section. There is a go to anomaly section. So if you click the anomaly section, you will have the detailed anomaly section over there. So detailed information, detail 14 information, you will have the from the anomaly section. So let's move on to the anomaly section. So anomaly section, you will have the event information, event detail information, event wise information. So sort of event, so you will have the different, you can select anomaly section. You will have the, you can select the possible hijack type or possible sub hijack type, and the label, you will have the label of different three level, a high level hijack, the level of the hijack actually, the high level, low level, and the medium level. So you can select the different time zone over there. So you also select the different times, time duration from this filtering section. So you can also select the duration less than 3 minutes or 3 minutes sequential duration. And you can also search from here containing the any string you can put there for the searching the event. So if I would say that you know there are three type of events actually you can see from this section. One is basically possible hijack and possible sub hijack. Another is basically ongoing hijack. So possible hijack means you have a /22 prefix. So once you enter prefix IP address is hijacked or announced by the another from the another ASN, so it will call the possible hijacks, and there will be a start time and the end time. So it is a complete event that has been occurred and finished within a certain duration, has been mitigated actually. So you have the possible sub hijacks. So sub hijacks means so if you have the /22 prefix and someone mistakenly announce your one of your specific subnetworks, like you have a 192.168.0.0/22. So someone actually mistakenly announce or intentionally announce your /24 traffic from /24 IP address from your /22, then you will call it the possible sub hijacks. So possible sub hijacks and the possible hijacks both are the complete event that has been occurred, that has been started time, and it will have a ending time as well. And another type of hijack, that is ongoing hijack. You will find once you browse this site, you will also find you will have a starting time. There will be no ending time. So if there is ongoing event is ongoing, so we can call this possible ongoing events actually. Ongoing events actually. So if I search all hijack and label is all, and GMT +6. If I select the date, and if I go back to the 2022, January 1st, no data, 21, from 22, okay. So if you, yes, so we have select, and 20th February. Okay. So let's move into January 1st. Okay. So let's. So we have the data of events information from the January 22 to February 28th of 2023. So lot of events you'll find. So if we search here, so any information from Google we have found? No. Of S country code? No, I have the search I found previously in my demo of Google. Is there any event? Okay, so you can search there any of the string which will be matched from this. So if we search with the low, so we will have the low level event of. So all low events will be shown there. So if you want to select the duration of less than 3 minutes, you will have the duration of which is less than 3. And if you want to see the detail of these events, you can click on the detail button. Okay, so you will have the detailed information of the events. So the prefix, the hijack prefix, this is a sub hijack events, and the prefix is basically it is a low level hijacking. The level is low, and the prefix is you can have the prefix is 167.79.128/0, and normal prefix you will have the normal prefix. You will have the victim AS number, and the country of the victim. The country is Australia. Will the hijacker ASN AS number, and the country of the hijacker, it is Cambodia, and the hijacker ASN name, and the start time and the end time, the duration. It was the 21 minutes duration. The duration was of this event is 21 minutes, and the affected prefix information is there 162.179.128.0/24, and the normal ASIS, and you will have the routing path before the hijacking and after the hijacking. So before hijacking, you will have that the victim AS is 144764. So this is the normal situation 4764, and after hijack, you'll have the traffic has been moved to the hijacker AS. The hijacker AS, we can see hijacker AS is 133.200. So let's see. So all traffic for this prefix move into the hijacker domain. So if you see 176.176.39 in the normal case, in normal case, we will have the okay. No, yes, it is difficult to find. So just one hope before we can check it 9902. So if we see 9902 over there, (9002). Okay, so 9002. So from 9002 after events, after hijacking, the traffic is moved to the hijacker ASN, and you'll see there 9002. So it is over there. So normal traffic was going to be the victim as. So this is the scenario actually you will have from the event detail. Yes. So this is the one of the suggestion if the so Professor said she also present in a commit that he will accommodate all those suggestions. Yes, probably we can browser search. Yes, browser search is working. Okay. So if you see the website, is there any website affected? So there is no data for the website. No. Okay. So let's move into the yes, let's select one high level event. Probably it is defined the duration and the affected prefix and website. 5. Yes. So if we see the high level one events high level and the duration would then okay, so we have a is probably 97. Duration low, although it is low. Okay. So we have all high level. So it is 35 hour probably. I think it is in under developing stage right at this moment, because you have seen that we have data from the 22 to 23 onwards. So you have a lot of other portal in internet. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. So let's say this is an high level events. Okay. So the high level is a victim. Victim is from the Turkey, and the Germany is the attacker from the Germany, and ASN is 15731, and victim ASN is 240843, and start time was 28th January of 2023, 16 hours 31 minutes and 23 seconds, and end time is 13th of January, and it is 3 hours 39 minutes and 25 seconds. The duration is almost 35 minutes and 35 hours 8 minutes and 2 seconds. The prefix affected prefix information, you will have the affected prefix information 194.58.47.0/24 194.87.190/24 and 195.133.194.0/24, and there are so many websites that has been affected over for the hijacking event. And this is the scenario after or hijacking the prefix. After hijacking prefix, the prefix, all the traffic for this IP address, IP prefixes is moved onto the hijacking domain, as they have to go the domain in 240.843 ASN. So if you see 12, okay, yeah, let me check 41051. Here, so another level reload, if we search from the, should be 2, right? 58299. I don't know. No, 6130 61. Source. Yes, we have 2. So it is supposed to go there, ASN, and we have the after hijacking, we have the path. This is the after hijacking path. So I think that's all of anomaly section. So if we see the next dashboard section, so in dashboard section, you will have the AS-based information over there. You can search according to your AS number. So this is a AS of 4538. So you have ASN over there. There is a ASN number. ASN that is 4538. It is the ASN from the country of China. So you once you search with the AS number, you will have a three information. One is basic information, IPv4 peering information. You will have the IPv6 peering information. So in basic information, basic tab, basic information area, you will have the number of ASN, country of ASN, and the name of the ASN, autonomous system number, and the owner organization of the ASN. So this is ASN 4538 from China, and ASN number is ERX, SARNet, BKB, and the owner organization is China Education and Research Network Center. So what you will have there, you will have the prefix information. So there are Last 7 days, you will have the prefix information. There are about 5,230 prefixes, IPv4 prefixes. They are right at this moment announcing from the ASN for AS number 4538. And right at this moment, the SARNet have /24 166,237 prefixes. And if you see about the IPv6, so SARNet have the IPv6 prefix about 295, and same to the /24 IPv6 information will have there. So there is a bar chart as well. So in bar chart, in x-axis, you will have the length of the prefix length that has been announced by the SARNet, and the count and number of prefix. You will number of prefix. You will have the number of prefix in y-axis. So you can see there is a /12, /13, /14, and finally you will have the 24/24 prefix. So if you click on that bar, or you point the mouse in that bar, you will see the date of the prefix of the, it is a /24 prefix, and number of /24 prefix is 1,507. If you point the mouse into the /23, so you will have the prefix length and the number of the prefix that has been announced by the SARNet. This is 587 prefix. So you can similarly, you can see the prefix number and the length of the prefix information for IPv6. So same way you can find, but the beauty is if you click on the bar chart, any of the bar, you will have the information of that prefix in the below table. Okay, so you can search the prefix, any of the string prefix that match. So I search over there 58, just the prefix which is holding 58 is also showing in the table. So you will have the prefix, you can search the use desired prefix from the search button, and you can switch into the all prefix option. So if you switch into the all, select on the all, so you will have the all prefix of including B6 and B4. So altogether there are about 5,448 prefix over there. Okay. So this is the basic section of the AS information. So you will also have the peering information, both IPv4 and IPv6 for the AS you are entering searching for. So in that case, we have the ASN of SARNet. So SARNet have the peering overall. Probably there are how many? So you will have find the different categories of the peering. So there is right top corner, you will have the legend. That is, if you see the green option, it is the provider. You have the peer of the customer. You have the peering peer of the genuine peering information. The provider, that is, if you upstream, if you think about this upstream, you have the provider upstream. That is Tanzis provider. You have also the peer upstream peering. There is no financial relation over there. So you have the customer information, peering information of a customer. So, and you will also have the link with the peering. There are two color of link. There is one is violet, another is probably blue. So that is indicating actually how many prefix you are actually importing or you are actually exporting or announcing to and from. So you will have the The pie chart over there, the provider information, IPv6 provider information, including the import and export number of import and export prefixes. So the once the provider once the peering export and number of prefix you are exporting and importing altogether, which number is greater will prevail. It will take the maximum portion of the pie chart. And this is the provider information, IPv6, and this is the peer, IPv4 peering information pie chart. You will have the customer ranked. Ranked is basically, I have told that ranked is actually number of prefix you are exporting and importing altogether. And distributed peering information. So China have the peering, most peering in the Chinese region. This is country of the China. There are 58 peering over there. United States, you will say the 6. So this is the regional distribution of the peering. Okay. So in the down part of this page, you can select the provider, peering, customer, and unknown, and all. If you select the all, you will find the all information of the all sort of peering information over there. And if you click on only the provider, you will have only the provider information over there. So you will have the neighboring AS, you will have the AS neighboring AS organization, country information, and the concise of the peering AS or the peering organization, relationship, whether it is provider, whether it is customer, or whether it is peer, and the number of prefix you are exporting to, and a number of prefix you are actually importing from your peer. So you will have the information about there. You can search also according to the ASN and the organization name of the country. See, if we search 174, so 174 ASN number, the specific peering provider or the peer or the customer information will be displayed in the table row. Okay, so if you see the IPv6 portion, IPv6 peering information, neighboring information, you will have also same thing as IPv4 peer. So same way you can select the category wise. You can select the provider for the provider information. And if you want to see the peer information, you can click only on the peer section, peer checkbox. And if you want to see the customer, IPv6 customer, you will have the IPv6 customer. And you can also, you will have a search button over there. You can search organization name or ASN or country. So if you want to see the all information all together, you can select all information, all section, or all check button. So you will have the all information. So let's move on to the another section. This is routing path. This is called routing path. So in the section, you will have the 4 subsection. There is one is routing path. There is also called the forwarding path of the packet or route, and you will have the reverse routing path. You will have the reverse routing path. Same topological view. We'll have the bidirectional path over there. So if we see the routing path, so you can so to see the routing path, you will have the different source. You can select the different source. You have the APAN55, the partner of this project. So APAN55 as a source from where you can check a particular routing path of this particular prefix. So we have let's select the BDRAN as a source. So if we search for the prefix 165.124 0.0/16, in this section you will have the all subnetting and supernetting prefix routing path of this subnetting and supernet prefix. So if you click the section on this section, we have two section. So if you click upper section, you will have the routing path from the BDRAN to the specific this prefix. So if you click on the bottom part, you will have the another path. It will show the different color over there. So you can also search for B6 as well. So if you search for the B6, so there is no information. Sign it. Okay. So I am selecting now as a source as a subnet. So I'm searching for the routing path for the IPv6 prefix 2001:200:/32. So in under this prefix, you will have the /40 and /35 as well. We'll have a parent block, and you will have 35/35 and the /40 as well. So for different IP block, you will have one is 900 and another is C00/35. So for different IPv6 networking block, you will have the different routing path over there. If you click the prefix, you will see the forwarding path has been changed according to the your selection. Okay. So, and now comes to the reverse routing path. If you see the reverse routing path, this is basically, you can see how your prefix is actually looping from the different AS. So if I put a prefix of BDRAN, that's 22. So we'll have the reverse routing path of the prefix 103, 103.22.120/0/0/22. So you will have the reverse routing path information from the different ASN over the globe, over the internet. You can see it is a big chart. So probably Professor An, you will have a suggestion from the CEO. We didn't make it as a PDF, right? Now it is in image format, right? So you can also save the reverse path as an image format, clicking the right mouse click. Okay. So you can save the reverse path information as well. So if we see our path information, so from here 11537, it will coming to the NKN, which is one of the peering of VDN, and from NKN the traffic is coming to the VDN, and the prefix is associated with the VDN. Okay, this is the reverse routing path you can have from this BGPWatch, and you can also have a topological view of specific prefix of reverse path. So if we see for the prefix that we have seen 103 20 0/22. Yes. So you can see the prefix information. The prefix is, this is the prefix, and the prefix is associated with the Bangladesh Research and Education Network under the 63961 ASN. And this is the topological view of the reverse routing path. So you can have the different level of topology. So there are 5 levels over there. So the outermost is the level 5, and once you one step forward, you will have the level will be in place. So for the prefix, the level 1 AS is actually 63961. So if you want to see the reverse path from a specific ASN, you can put the AS number into the search box, or you can also click the AS number. So you will have the reverse path from the AS to the prefix to reach the prefix and the reverse routing path. So you can click anywhere, you will have the reverse routing path. Okay. So if we search, if we put a ASN number into the search button 48821, 48821. So different way you can choose to see the reverse routing path. So you can click on the ASN, and or you can also put in the ASN number in the search button to have the reverse routing path from this particular AS to the particular prefix. So we have bidirectional path. You can have the bidirectional path. So for bidirectional path, you will have to put the 2 IP address. One is left side IP, another is right side IP. So bidirectional path, you will have the source IP and destination IP. So bidirectional path, you will be the forwarding path and the reverse path. So if you see, we have a IP address 115.24128/0/20/17 in the left side, and we have a IP prefix in our right side is 87.237 and 165.0/24. So you can have the bidirectional path from this right side, left side IP. We have the prefix of ASN of 1588, then go to the 4635, then it will going to the 6939513531. So traversing the specific ASN, it will go to the destination. In reverse way, you will have the you don't have the every time you will not have the same path as the forwarding path. You will have the different path for the left side to right side. So this is the bidirectional path you can have from the BGPWatch. So you can put also for the IPv6 as well. 48. So this platform is basically what for both IPv4 and IPv6. So, Professor, there is there is no forwarding path. We have the so I think you will note this section. So our professor already mentioned in his previous presentation. So he will look into this issue. So sometimes it is missing. As you know, it is under development. So we'll fix it as soon as possible, actually. So now come into the country and region section. From the country and region section, you will have the concise of countries, particular regions, internet service provider, or the ASN, different ASN number. So in this section, you can search, you have the search option by concise, by ASN number. So Yeah, as you know, yesterday there is a talk about this project, and already mentioned our speakers. The cone size is basically the number of customer, the number of peering for a particular AS. The cone size of a particular AS is basically the number of customer peering does it have actually. So cone size, you can have the link over there, customer provider to customer and provider to provider. So by default, you will have a AS number of 100 AS number or graphs up there. And if you see, if you select a country from Asia, if your country select a BD, so we have a cone size of the country, Bangladesh region. So we have overall in our region, there are overall 1,917 links, but in this graph, it is showing 247 links. So, and by default, we have in this region, we have about 1,398 ASN, but the graph is showing only 100 for the 100 AS. So the cone size, which one is actually bigger cone size holding ASN number? So you will have the cone size color. So it is the anti-clockwise. So if you click the red one, if you'll see the ASN number is 132.60C602. This is the bigger cone size we have, and this is probably the Bangladesh Submarine Cable Company Limited. And after that, we'll have another, if you go anti-clockwise. So we have another ASN that is 10075. It has the cone size of 401. Probably it is fiber at home, I think. Yes. So if you click, no, yeah, we can only see courses. Okay, so you can select the continental region, and from the continent, you can select the country to see the cone size of that region. Okay, so you will have the for I from Europe. If I select the France, okay, so if I select the France, you will have maximum link is peer to provider to provider. So the topmost cone size ASN over France is basically you will have the we'll have the ASN number is 5,511. The cone size is basically 11,336. Okay, so if we go into the organization section, you can have the G search option. So you can search organization ASN by the organization ASN number, or the name of the ASN number, ASN, or name of the organization. So if you search with our ASN number, so ASN section 63961. So click on the search button. We'll have the organization name. That is the searching key 63961, our ASN number, and the name of the ASN is BD UGC ASAP. It is the country is BD, and organization name is. So if you click on that ASN number, so you will be redirect to the dashboard on dashboard portion, where you will have we actually saw the AS-based information and the peering information we have found. So you can also search with the, so if I organization name, if I search with the organization name, there is a one of the big provider in our country, Bangladesh, fiber at home. So you can search with the any string match with the organization number. So 5 or 8. Search. Yes, no. I have searched before coming to the demonstration. So this is case sensitive. It should be the case insensitive. So there is a two organization over there. There is Fiber Home at Fiber Home BD-BD. That is Fiber Home Limited. Fiber Home Limited. They have the two ASN. So if you click the ASN number, so you will redirect to the dashboard section. You will have from there, you will have the AS information, peering information, and the prefix information of the AS of the organization. So if we copy this ASN name, and if we search with the ASN name, BD is not a part of the ASN. So only one organization and has been displayed as a search result, because we have seen in our previous search there is a two ASN under Fiber at Home. So once we search with the specific ASN AS number, AS name, so only one AS is showing under Fiber at Home. Okay. So let's come into the another section we have. So subscription based ASN information. If you have the if you register under this BGPWatch platform, you can put your ASN number here, and you have the information of you will get the notification. You will have the information of your corresponding AS number. So you can put the range of ASN to add. So if I want to add, I have registration over there, and I have added two AS number. If I delete it, I can delete it, and I can delete all these things. So okay. So if I want to add my ASN number here, 6361. Just click on the plus button. So my AS will be added there, and I will have the prefix information, and I will get the email notification once I put my email address during my registration. Related email address, I will get the email notification if any announcing is so every day I get notification if announcing number of prefixes, reducing number of prefixes, any anomaly is happening over there. So I can add my another AS also if I want to add another AS. So it is 130.132.06. So I can add another AS. So it is also added successfully, but we don't have any information, any prefix information, doesn't know any associated row or prefix information for this ASN. That is why it is showing empty. So it is depending on the your RI internal regional register, internal registry, so database. So you will have the information from there. So I think that's all from my part. BGPWatch. So we'll have a more information probably as it is in development stage. So hopefully it will be day by day. It will be gather information more, and we'll have the more information from this platform, and more accurate information we'll have from this platform. So thank you very much.